Hello, I'm Danielle from Living Extraordinary podcast and YouTube channel. Thanks for joining. Today, we're going to use the new moon's energy to connect to the crystalline grid that surrounds and is part of Mother Earth. The new moon is a time to cultivate your intention of what you would like to see over the next 28 or 29-day cycle. So we can use the new moon's energies to amplify our intention and to watch it grow. So we're going to connect to the crystalline grid with the intention of not only connecting with the grid, receiving from the grid, but also amplifying our love to the grid. So this crystalline grid that surrounds the planet is a vibrating grid of energy. Some people say it's similar to intersecting ley lines. Some people like to think of it as acupressure points on a human, which we can think of if we connect to those points, we can intentionally heal or channel the energy to that point. So think of yourself as a point in the grid, because that's what we all are. And as we consciously connect to it, we can give our energy to it and receive energy and information from it. It's like mass consciousness connecting through this grid. If you do this meditation or intention work with others, then you're creating a grid in that section. So for example, I'm located in Mexico, and Nikki, our co-host in Living Extraordinary podcast, is usually in Texas. So we would be aligned on that grid, but if we have a third person that we connect with, then that would be a triangle, and that would be considered a grid. We can amplify the intention for that area. So the more people we have connecting to it intentionally, the more we can amplify the grid, and we can use the new moon's energy to do that in even a stronger way. So it's really exciting. And we can just begin by thinking, what is it that we'd like to see for Mother Earth for this grid? And we can connect to that, right? So what do we intend for the next 28 days? Are we sending peace to where we are? Are we sending love? Are we sending some other specific intention? One of the things to keep in mind is to have your heart open as you do this. So take a few minutes to really think about it, open up your mind, open up your heart, and connect to this grid, right, where you are, however you prefer to do it. And as you make that heart-mind connection and you're intending love to the grid, remember that all of your intentions are going along, connecting to all those points. It's very amazing. And you are receiving all that as well. Think of it as mass consciousness, mass flow of information. So I hope that you're able to take some time to connect to the grid and use the new moon's energy, because it's amplified. Our intention is amplified during that time. It's like a growth spurt. And make it our intention to connect with others on that grid for raising the vibration of Mother Earth and her inhabitants as we go into the new Earth, the fifth dimension. So I hope to hear from you. What are your thoughts about all this? And let's connect.